All right. Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. This is Rudy. It's Saturday, November the 14th, and I want to put together a video about software tools for video activism. And I've got 10 things to cover, and it's 10 tools that I use to accomplish what I want to accomplish as far as, making videos and publishing videos on YouTube and whatever other websites that you happen to be interested in. There's other video sites besides YouTube, right? But if this is not a topic that you're not interested in, you don't waste your time watching me. And also, I don't claim to be an expert, so I'm just sharing what I've learned and what I've used successfully. If you have better ways to do it, please share and tell me. But I don't claim to be an expert in this. I just want to share what I do and some of the challenges that I run into. And if you have better ways, feel free to tell me your ways. And I'm always open to learning things. Also, I think many of you will remember a few videos back, I committed to put James David Manning videos, take it from his website atlaw.org and move it to YouTube. And I'll say one thing: that man knows how to put out some videos, so that's kept me pretty busy. I used to, when this thing first started, would manually point a video camera at the computer, and I would manually tape it. It was getting very time intensive because James David Manning, one thing he knows how to do is not only talk about the truth, but he also knows how to make some videos. So that became very time intensive. And so I learned about this, a YouTuber shared it with me, and Mixed Media was the YouTuber that shared the information with me, but there was a piece of software out there called Real Player. And this is the greatest thing in the world. I no longer have to manually videotape James David Manning videos anymore. I simply can download them from his website into an FLV file. One thing I want to say real quickly too is that I'm not promoting any of this software as far as trying to make any money off of it. I'm not associated with these people. And also you need to do your own, use your own common sense and have virus checking capabilities. I don't know if any of the software is embedded with viruses or got any crazy stuff in it that you may not want on your computer. I don't know if it's going to conflict with anything on your computer. So you have to be an adult, be a big boy, be a big girl, and determine yourself whether you want to put any of this software on your computer. If it causes problems, that's your responsibility, right? And you have to ultimately be responsible for that. I'm just simply sharing some of the tools that I've used on my computer successfully, and whether they will cause problems or be successful on your computer, that's something you have to take responsibility for, and have your own virus checking and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, I wanted to share what I've learned, and if you have better ways, I want you to share with me that there may be better ways. But this Real Player, let me talk about that just a little bit. So what that does is I can go to any website on the web. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or not, and I can download any video. I have to start the video, and once the video starts, it pops up a little box that says, do you want to download this video? And I say yes, and then it downloads it to an FLV file. Now, 90% of the time, I cannot just take that FLV file and re-upload it to YouTube. It says the conversion failed. So what I have to do is I have to take the FLV file that I downloaded from Real Player, and I have to either reconvert it to FLV or convert it to MP4 with another piece of software that I'm going to talk about later. But that's much, much better than manually videotaping the computer like I used to do. So I give Real Player a huge thumbs up. It's a huge time saver. And for those of us that got jobs but still want to use our spare time to, get out the truth and to, try to do something to wake people up and to try to make the world a better place, rather than just watch American Idol or whatever craziness is on TV. It's great to have the right tool for the right job and to be able to do things efficiently. So I give a huge thumbs up to Real Player. That's been a huge benefit in my life. Now also there's some, if you go to Tools Options, it sends a lot of stuff back about how you use the computer, what videos you're watching, and so I turned all that crap off. I don't want the people at Real Player to know what videos I watch or keep track of how much I use my computer or stuff like that. So be aware of that, and I went in there and I turned all that tracking crap off. The second piece of software I made a previous video about, it's number 2 on my list, and that is DVD Video Soft. And all of the links for all of the 10 pieces of software are going to be in the sidebar. So you can go to these websites and check out yourself whether you want this software or not. But DVD Video Soft is a piece of software that lets you download an entire channel. So you just simply put in the channel URL, you go to sleep, and usually by the time you're woken up in the morning, you've got all the videos from a particular channel. and that's a very powerful tool as well if you don't want to spend a lot of time cutting and pasting individual videos into a downloader. So I use that quite a bit, and I use that in conjunction with a 1 terabyte external USB hard drive. So I can save all of my videos to that hard drive, and I don't have to take up space on my main computer. Number 3 on my list is a piece of software called LeoWo Converter. It's free, and like I said before, Real Player will download it in FLV format, but sometimes I have to convert it to MP4 or reconvert it to FLV, and LeoWo Converter is a very good tool for that function. So it allows me to convert the videos into a format that always is accepted by YouTube, because sometimes YouTube is very picky on the formats that they will accept. So LeoWo Converter is a good tool to have in your tool bag, and it's free. The editing software that I use, if I want to create transitions and effects and zooming in and all the stuff that I'm not an expert on it. I'm just like a novice, but I'm learning, right? But I use Pinnacle Studio 12, and that can cost anywhere from $99 to $200, and you can pay a lot extra and get a lot of fancy stuff. So I do use Pinnacle Studio 12, and I'm learning about it, and I'm trying to figure out all the buttons that you can, all the functions you can do and stuff like that. So that's my main video editing software. Number 5 on my list is TubeMogul, and I really haven't used it that much, but I'm considering using it. TubeMogul, what that does, TubeMogul, is you upload the video one time to TubeMogul, and it turns around and it will automatically for you send it to YouTube, send it to Dailymotion, send it to a list of other video sharing websites. So you don't have to upload it like all these different websites. You just put it on TubeMogul, and TubeMogul will turn around and send it out to all the other web sharing websites automatically for you. So that can be a huge time saver if you're using other web sharing websites besides just YouTube. Number 6 on my list is Any DVD Converter. Now, if you just go try to find Any DVD Converter, typically it's going to ask you, for money to get more than just the first 3 minutes. But the link I'm going to put in the sidebar is a Any DVD Converter version that lets you get the full 10 minutes, and it's free. So the reason I like Any DVD Converter is I can download directly an MP4, and I know I've been very successful at taking that file and sending it straight back up to YouTube. And so if I need a video from YouTube, I will use Any DVD Converter, because I don't want to have to go through the hassle of Real Player and do the reconversion step that I talked about earlier. Also, if I find myself on a computer that I have not any software installed, but I still want to capture the video, say, to my USB memory key, I'll go to a website called www.keepvid.com. And keepvid.com is the number 7 on my list. But if you happen to be at a friend's computer or a computer at the library or whatever, and you don't have any software to capture a video, but you have a USB memory key, go to keepvid.com, paste in the URL of the video, and you can save the video to your USB memory key. Number 8 on my list is audible.com. That's where I listen to my books, Dostoevsky, Ayn Rand, Ron Paul. They've got tons, it's got the Listener's Bible. You can listen to tons of books that you can download to audible.com. Now, when you download them from audible.com, you need to convert them into a format that will be accepted by the Pinnacle Studio 12, and that's where this piece of software called All Music Converter comes in. That's number 10 on my list. I skipped number 9, but I'm going to get back to number 9. Number 10 is All Music Converter. I did have to pay $20, but number 9 on my list is iTunes. So if I want a song, if I want to embed a song in my video, I go to iTunes, I buy the song, and it also comes down in a format that is not accepted by Pinnacle Studio 12. So if I have a book or a song that I got from either Audible or iTunes, I convert it with All Music Converter, which I had to pay $20 for, and then I can embed that into my video in Pinnacle Studio 12, and then I can take advantage of songs and books. So All Music Converter is number 10. But anyway, looks like I used the whole 10 minutes up for that. I'm going to put all the links in the sidebar so you can go check out these websites. If you have a better way to do things, please let me know your thoughts. And we need to probably be thinking about other web sharing sites other than YouTube, right? And so it would be great to have a complete list of all the popular web sharing sites, because I think it's just a matter of time that YouTube will possibly shut us down. I don't know for sure, but if they do, we need to have other web sharing websites in our back pocket that we can go to as well. I hope everyone has a great Saturday night. God bless every one of you, and take care.